Greetings and salutations, I'm back to talking about films from director John Carpenter. In this case, we're looking at the film The Fog. What happened in this film? Well, it tells the story of a strange glowing fog that sweeps over a small coastal town in Northern California, in which a ghost crew, in a way, of a ship basically are after, like, say, descendants of parts of the community for revenge. And I gotta say, having not seen this film, I've tried to watch this film before, but I have not had the opportunity to. And I gotta say, the film does a great job mixturing both the suspense aspect and as well as mood, because, like, say, yes, whenever there are moments...
Blake followed our false fire on shore, and his ship broke apart on the rocks off Spivey Point. We were aided by an unearthly fog that rolled in as if heaven sent.
Which characters are just, like, say, okay, we are just going out, like, say, when they're, like, just walking across the road, or perhaps, with Stevie when she's at her radio station, and suddenly she's realized, say, huh, what's going on out there? And
well, stay up with me, and I'll figure out some way to keep you occupied. Or not. Hey, B.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Dan. What have you got?
Well, I'm just calling to see if you're lonely, if there's anything I can do.
everything else. Like, there's always a bit of moments in which the atmosphere is done fairly well. And especially, like, say, when we have our first moment in which, like, say, one of the ghost crews just knocking on the door, trying to get, like, one of its victims, and it's just, like, say, don't open the door, buddy, don't open the door! And thank goodness a clock saves him.
The end of the witching hour, and time for me to sign on.
You know, like, a grandfather clock cracks and goes like, huh, what's going on there? And goes like, probably some wind and all that. And I kind of like the idea that the radio station is on top of almost like the lighthouse kind of deal. So she's not really able to leave in a way. So she's able to say, okay, I need someone to go save my son.
887 White Beach Lane, my son is trapped by the fog. Andy, get out of the house! Run! Okay, I'm going.
I need someone to go do that and all that. And yeah, I kind of like that idea of, like, even though she is at the radio station, she is always having to keep everyone updated on what is going on. And at first I didn't realize, like, say, Jamie Lee Curtis was in this film, but as you go on, you realize, like, say, yep, that's her. Mostly because, you know, this was back then when she was in her younger years, when she was doing things like, say, Halloween, when she did things like, say, Prom Night and all that. When she was definitely the Scream Queen. And I kind of like all the bit of moments, like, say, when they're, like, the coastal moments, like, say, when the sailors or of them are just, like, having moments, like, say, well, we're just going, like, say, well, the tide's coming in. Well, maybe we'll go see what's going on over there. And you end up kind of liking the characters. There's not many, like, as you, like, you know, films, like, horror films, there's always those moments where I say, oh, there's a character you really feel like saying, yep, they should get it, and all that. And you end up really liking all the characters. You are really captivated. You want to make sure that nothing happens to them. And I don't know, I do like it whenever there are moments on the film in which like say there are shots of the, you know, fog going across the water. That looks so serene, yet at the same time, it has a bit of suspense because you're wondering what's out there. And yeah, it's really done very well. And I also like that there's both two characters like Stevie and then Dan, the weatherman, how they're like just like chatting with each other whenever they're not on the air. And then like say, like when he goes like saying, there ain't nothing out there, there ain't nothing out there. But then suddenly like kaboom, like say the like you say, you know, like one of the ghosts there goes like say boogity boo, and then
Asshole got drunk and started taking this 100-year-old business too seriously.
he gets his. And yeah, I kind of enjoy this film. Like you can tell, like me being very energetic and all that stuff. Yeah, whenever I'm energetic, I'm trying to be. You know, I'm very happy. But sometimes, like say, you know, I can't be too loud. You know, don't want to wake everyone up. But yeah, I thought this was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I like the atmosphere that the film gives off, and the kills of the film are pretty entertaining. Like say there are moments like say when like you're like say especially in a modern film there would have been moments like say where you would have said the goreness of it, but you get the idea. Like say when a character's just like, you know, killed and then suddenly another character goes like say, oh, like say when Stevie's just like, sad about Dan the weatherman, and you realize like say we didn't need to see him like, you know, butchered, but we get the idea that, you know, he's gone and all that. You know, it gives you the idea, but at the same time it's done fairly well, and the looks for the ghost and all that, it's pretty good. Because they give it a bit of like shadow, it gives it a bit of mystery, like what could they actually look like and all that. And yeah, I kind of enjoyed this film. I liked it.
Look across the water into the darkness. Look for the fog.
But what do you thoughts? Have you seen The Fog? See you next time.